I went on holiday to San Francisco to visit my sister, but whilst I was there, I made a good purchase from Cosmetics, and it says made with magic because Michelle is just full of magic all the time. Michelle Phan's always been a content creator that I literally grew up watching, and her makeup is always so pretty. And as soon as she created her makeup line, I've always wanted to try it. But I've also purchased it during the time when I'm in the UK, and there's so many different taxes that you have to pay for import taxes. But whilst I was in America, I just paid the local tax, and it was so much cheaper to have the free shipping and also the lower tax cost. I made two purchases actually because she had different promotions going on, and they all came wrapped in this nice eco-friendly soft packaging right here, and also this extra free gift. So before I did actually purchase some of their items, and these are the Divine Skies eyeshadow palettes, and they have the nice logo on here, and I really like these colors in here. I've used this palette Rodin, which is their masterpiece collection, and this one is a nice neutral palette. I just love how wearable all of these colors are, and it just matches anything. I'm wearing it today, and I wear it in most of my videos as well because it's just such a good neutrals palette, and it's very creamy. So this one is a lighter version of their masterpiece collection, and Rodin is one of the sculptors. I think the other one is called Da Vinci, and that's more of a deeper tone, more sultry looking. But I like the fresh-eyed look, so this one's very nice. And then I also got the Venetian rose, and it's such a unique rosy color because it's more of a vintagey rose, and I really like how this complements so many skin tones, and it just looks very sultry, very magical as well. I really like the brighter shades in here. It has hues of pink in here that are just very vintage, and I like this bright pink color because it just adds that nice touch of sparkle in the center of your lids. And the bottom shade is called Venetian rose, which is the exact rose that she really tried to create, and I think she actually trademarked this one. And all of these palettes, you can just mix and match them all, and it just works so well. It complements each other. Beautiful. I also got their blushes. So I bought this when they had the heirloom collection, and they still have them on the website, but their Heaven's Glow blush is just such a gorgeous formulation because it's actually a blush and highlighter in one. And this one is a special edition one because it has the cherub on there with the logo, and it's such a pretty design. And then inside we have the beautiful light pink shade, and it's more of that pinched cheek, cherub looking cheeks, and it gives you that golden glow at the same time. And I'm wearing it today, and I wear it in most videos. I do have a makeup tutorial that I have up here, and I've used this one and the Rodin palette. So these two are my usual go-tos. Even though it looks like a bright scary blush, this one is such an easy blush to wear. They also have one that is more of an orangey tone called Persimmon, and that one is just a really nice gorgeous pale flush of orange, and it's just really pretty. But I didn't get that one because I am more of a pinky tone loving person. I also got the highlighter, and this one is the Sunskip highlighter in Clarity. So this one is also in the same size packaging as the blush, very similar in the way it looks, but the difference is that this one is more of a shiny texture, whereas this one's more matte. And then when you open it, you have this gold detailing in here, so you can see that is very highlighty kind of esque. Just makes you look like a goddess. And the key thing that I like about this is that it's not showing up any of your pores. It's very blurring, and I love the champagne goldness to it because it just matches everything. I put it on the bridge of my nose, and the corners of my eyes, and on my cheekbones sometimes, and Cupid's bow. It's just a very useful shade. I am thinking of getting the pinkier shade, which is called Serenity, but that might come at a later stage. I think I've bought too much makeup at this point, and I really love them all. Then I also had three of their lip colors. This one is the tinted lip cushion, and it's in the color Angel, and this one is more of a nice bright pink. It's got the formulation of a lip sleeping mask, but they put it into a lip color, so it's got that nice sheer flush of glow. This one, I think they've discontinued this one, and this one was their True Gloss, which was their glossy formulation of their lip colors, and I got the one in Lotus Blossom. I don't think you can get them now, I think their new version is called Everglass, and then they have the matte version which is called Soft Spoken, but before it used to be the Infinite Lip Cloud. So this one, I really love the shade. It's just so flattering. I wish you could bring it back, or a similar color at least. And then this was actually a free gift where you can collect loads of points and then you can redeem either this or some earrings or a bag. And this one is the miniature size of the lip dew, and it's more of that just simple clean gloss, and I love the formulation of this. Sometimes I just use this as a simple lip balm just to throw on, and it's just really nice. This one is 1.5 ml, and my goodness, this one is 36 months of shelf life. So all of those, I pay so much import tax, and when I'm in America I just had to binge and buy everything that I wanted. So this was a makeup line that was just released when I got there, and they reformulated their color drops. So these color drops are more of a serum blush, so they combine the effects of a serum, so you have more skincare benefits, but they also made it into more tinted serums. And if you buy two, you get an extra free gift, which was really cute. And this one is in Pink Nectar, and it comes in a really cute bottle like this. It looks like a really decorative piece. This one is in glass packaging, and then the top, it's got this more squeezy tube. You only need a little bit, and it just gives you that really nice flush of glow. And it's kind of like if you've been to do exercise and then you get that nice flush, it's kind of a similar version of that look, but it's more controlled, so you can actually position it in a place where it will just look very flattering. This one's more of that peachy, nice flush of glow. And then I got another color which is more deeper, and this one's called Soft Amethyst. I thought that this would go really well with the Venetian Rose eye palette, and my goodness, does it make a really nice match. I was tempted to get Venetian Rose, but I thought the Soft Amethyst was kind of calling my name a bit more, and I really like how it's not too intense because this is more of a sheer formulation, and this will last you for so long. I haven't tried the first formulation, so I can't compare the old one, but I do remember that the dropper was slightly different, but the previous one was a button to press it. And then I purchased another Heaven's Glow blush because I really liked my Heirloom collection Cherub blush, and this one I got to match the Venetian Rose eye palette, and this one comes in a nice big dome. The packaging in itself, they all have the same colors, so it's more of that nice vintage rose color, but you get that little slight golden tint to it, so it gives you that nice sultry glow. And because it's a blush lighter, this one is just really pretty, and it's so creamy at the same time. I'm really excited to pair this with the eye palette as well. And then if you make any purchase at the time, you could get a free Moonbeam cushion highlighter, and this one, it kind of looks like Sailor Moon because it's really cute, and I got the color in Aura, so it's more of that pinky white type of highlight glow. And even the packaging itself, this has got more of that sheen to it. It's not very shiny, but it's more luminous, and it's just very magical. It opens up looking like a BB cushion where you have the little puff, and then it opens up and you have the highlighter sponge in here. I actually prefer just using my fingers rather than the sponge because the sponge kind of has a bit more difficulty to control where the colors go. But this highlighter, it's more of that white sheen to it, but it's little bit more pink. So I wouldn't say it's champagne, it's more of a whitey pink kind of highlight. I think there are a few more shades. If you're steering towards more of the darker glow, there's plenty of colors to go out there. Because I got two serum blushes, it came with a free gift because that's when it was released in the reformulation. We have the gorgeous artistry palette, so you can be your own artist. We have the M logo right there. It's just very pretty, and you can just mix any of your foundations in here, but you can also mix your color drops in here. So we have the next parcel, which I purchased a set where you have the eyeshadow, the blush, and also the lip color as well. The Magic Hour, it has more of a theme where it's got the colors of Golden Hour. So here we have the eyeshadow palette. It's in the same pattern as the other ones, and it's just a range of different colors. I kind of like seeing them all together because it just just looks really cute together. It just looks like you're in a sweet shop. So here we have the same kind of pizza slices that we have the pinky shades and also the champagne and golden shades, kind of similar to watching a sunset, and it's just really flattering. I like that this is more of a peachy shade and we have a mixture of mattes and shimmery shades in here, and this texture is just a dream. It's very soft, very creamy, and it just swatches so beautifully. I think my favorite shade in this palette is probably the top and the bottom one, which is Heavenly at the top and then Radiant at the bottom. So I can't wait to use this palette, and this one is just very flattering for so many different looks, and I think this is why this is the best seller out of all of the bunch, because it's just such an easy palette to use. Then we have the matching Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil Blush. To be honest, I think all of the Heaven's Glow I will just fall in love with, because blush lighters are my new obsessed thing. Even all of my other blushes, they also have the highlighter built into it, and these are just the matching shades, so it's very easy to identify what is what. The problem that I have with most makeup items is that they have the exact same packaging. It's all black or all blue with a Dior or Chanel logo, and you cannot tell what it is until you read it. Whereas this, you can just pick it up straight away and you can see what it is, and especially the color, you just know which collection it's from. So this one is more of that dome shape again. I've used my Cherub blush so much that it's become flat already, and I only got it in the early summer times, but this one, it's more of that peachy neutral. So it's actually not as glowy as the other one, so it's more of a light glow. And I like how this is more of a neutral shade because it's very soft. Not up to the point where it's matte, but it has that nice natural glow to you. I think out of the bunch, this is the most toned down in terms of highlighter in a blush. And then here we have the lip color, which is also the lip cushion. It looks darker in here than I thought. And this is a lot more stronger in my opinion than the Angel color, because it's very rich. And I found this to be a lot more dense. I actually found Angel more of that nice flush of color. This one, it looks like a full-blown pigment going on here, and I really like it. It looks more brown on here. It looks more of that peachy nude shade. Sometimes when you just look at the bullet or look at the eyeshadow pan, it does look a lot more brown in person, but when you put it onto your skin, it does give more of that peachy vibe. And then my last one is the Color Drop sample. So this one is like more of that little sachet samples, and I got the colors in Rose Milk, Venetian Rose, and Sunset Sky. So all of these, I've not tried these. So that is everything that I got in the US, and it's so much cheaper. But if you do import it in, I think it was about £10 for the shipping, and then I usually pay around another £20 for the import taxes. So it is quite a lot when you do import it in, so it's better to make a big bulk order if you want to buy any of their items. And if you want to see more content on beauty, then click over here and I will see you there. Bye.